eats it when it's available and he stores it for later. I've learned to do the same thing. Put mine here. I put a little bit back here, I get it, but yeah. But what was that? Actually, you know what, I'll bring it by and you can, I was going to stick around and let you film at the end, but I'll bring it by if you want. It feels kind of like sandpaper. And the reason for that is because he doesn't want his tail to break off. I don't know if anybody else is there. All right, I'll do that after. How's that? That way if you want to stand all day walking out, some of you like, I just ate ice cream, I didn't wash my hands, whatever. But the chuckwalla, he doesn't want his tail to break off. So if something comes after him to try and eat him, what does he do? Well, he doesn't run fast like most lizards, okay? I mean, look at him. He's kind of big and fat. He's not going anywhere quickly, all right? But don't look at me like that. I'm just giving the facts, man. You're big, you're fat, you're slow, it's life. Yeah. Well, he doesn't rely on his speed because he uses his surroundings. Some of you got a little excited, though. You're like, this show just went to another level. It doesn't work like that. I know some of you wondering, how do you know it doesn't work like that? No, I had to try that one on my own. He wouldn't even do that. Yeah. Let's be honest, the same way you would know if you had a chuckwalla long enough, though. Come on. Okay, maybe not, but I'm surprised it took me so many years to try it. But and had it worked, it would have been amazing. But it didn't work, so it's just gross. But anyway, he blows up pretty good. It works out well, and of course, it's great for the chuckwalla. And he's out there in the deserts and on the hillsides, pruning the plants, spreading the seeds, and helping us out. But the chuckwalla also, he keeps his eye on me like I'm going to eat him or something. I'm like, what, not a leg? Okay, maybe. But no, not really. But the chuckwalla looks a little bit different. Oh, by the way, the chuckwalla, this one here, if he was sitting out in the sun, his tail's a bright yellow color. Okay, right now it's not. It's nice and dark. He's indoors. But out in the sun, he warms up. He has this rust color with a black, bright yellow tail. And that's what a lot of people see. So they're out hiking and they see the chuckwalla. And they've never heard of a chuckwalla, all right? But they see a lizard that's red and black, or yellow and black, and big and scary looking. And so I get phone calls. People go, kind of hard to tell them apart, to confuse them with each other. But the Gila monster and the chuckwalla, side by side, it's pretty easy. But if all you've ever heard about is the Gila monster, and then you see the chuckwalla and you've never seen the Gila monster, it's going to be a little confusing. So this is definitely not the same creature. The Gila monster, as you probably know, all right, is a little bit different than the chuckwalla. In fact, the Gila monster, that kind of a scary name, mostly because of the settlers that first came out here. They'd never seen this lizard before. And so they started stories about him that made him out to be monsters. Stories like if your foot slips out of your bedroll at night, they'll bite your toe and kill you. Stories like one drop of their saliva hits the ground, everything within 10 feet automatically dies. Stories like they can blow smoke out of their mouth, and if that smoke hits you on your skin, it eats away your skin like acid. All kinds of monster stories. But he's not really doing any of that. Now, there is one truth about him that kind of lends to the story of being a monster. And that's what makes him very special. You see, the Gila monster is one of only 2 lizards on the entire planet that has a venom, a poison that it injects by biting. It has venom glands in its bottom jaw. It has a bunch of really sharp teeth in its mouth, and every one of those sharp teeth has a groove in it. And when he bites, that venom goes in through there into whatever he's biting. Good news is, he's not out to get you. He doesn't wake up in the night and go, I'm going to go human hunting tonight. No. He's not out looking for humans. In fact, in all of history, only one human has ever actually thought to have died from a Gila monster bite. And that was almost 100 years ago in a little tiny town nobody's ever heard of called Casa Grande, Arizona. That's my hometown, yeah. You don't see that. Latitude. I don't know if you can all see that. Yeah. He will try and bite your face off. Yeah. This is where map comes in handy, by the way. Yeah, I see you right there. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Yeah. And if your map is off, it's a lot different show. Yeah. Good. In case the hand is moving here. There we go. Well, As long as I keep him close here and he sees me moving and he smells there's a person, he's going to pay attention here, which is good because this is not the part that's holding him. Yeah, it's the other end. It's great. I see you right here looking at. Yeah, no, we're here. There you go. This is a coach whip. Some people call them red racers. It's the fastest snake in Arizona. It's also the longest snake in Arizona. They can get to 9 feet long. This is only about 4. So he's got about a little growing to do. Yeah, he got lucky. Okay, there we go. By the way, I should have a good solid 30 minutes before it dies, so we can finish the show. They don't have a venom, okay? They have a bunch of little tiny teeth, and if he gets me sometime, yeah, there'll be a little blood. But they're not something that's going to chase you down and try and grab you like this guy is, all right? You see him in the wild, he's going to use his super fast speed to get away. And that's one of the reasons we like them. They are very fast. This snake is going to go, yeah, he's in the racer family, so you get the idea. He's super quick. And once he thinks he can get away, he's done with the biting. He's like, hey, let me get down and get out of here. Yeah, only 3 times ever and 15 shows. So, not really. It's funny, I almost want to let him go, because on this floor, he gets no traction. He's just like peeling out in place and watch. But I've seen the athletic abilities here, and I don't want to have to see that again. It was pretty good. But the coach whip, he's fast. These guys come out during the day when it's nice and warm, because being a reptile, they're hypothermic, means their body temperature is same as the air around them, so the hotter they are, the faster they are. The colder they are, the slower they are. Now they can't overheat, so you're not going to even see. He's super flexible. He can go anywhere mouse can go, and that's why we like the snakes, because they're out there eating the mice, eating the rats. This guy here eating the rattlesnakes, and of course that's great for us. And this snake, even in the wild, if you were to come across him, you could literally just pick him up and hold him like this. He's not going to bite. I say that, and you'll find the one that he's a rattle and he wants to bite or something. So you may not want to try it, but it's not anything that's venomous or dangerous at all. It's actually out there helping us, and its coloring actually helps it because it can blend in. They like to live under the mesquite trees and the palo verde trees, so you have shade with some sunlight pieces, and this black and white helps them to blend in very well. So the king snake, this common king snake, California king snake, whatever is out there helping us, is doing a lot of good, and it eats the rattlesnakes, which of course is what most people worry about, rattlesnakes. Birds and eggs, they eat a lot of mice and lizards and stuff, but they will go after birds. And you kind of get the idea pretty quick. So the coach whip, though, once you work. With that being said, I understand there was a challenge, right? That if you guys got 75 people to show up for this today, which I don't know how you couldn't, because that lunch looked pretty good. Yeah, this part, I can see you skipping on. The food is great, yeah. And we got how many? What's the official number?
79.
79. Yeah. I don't know who those last 5 people were, but thank you. You guys are going to like this, because well, we talked about this. So the challenge was we get 75 people. That Camille would hold a tarantula and a snake, right? Yeah. Now, I want to start with the tarantula, because that's the easy one, right? Yeah. So. Uh-oh, she's throwing stuff around now. Now I'm worried.
I said I'd hold a tarantula.
Oh, she bought her own tarantula. Let's see, okay. Do you think that counts?
No.
I don't think so. I don't see any cardboard people in the audience. I see real live people, Camille. Yeah. I'll train you tarantulas. I'm good with that. So, okay. So, Camille, I'm going to have you stand right about here. Step forward just a little bit there, because I do have the tarantula. No, that's a scorpion. We'll get the tarantula. Well, we can, okay. So, and I think we still have a thing. I'm sorry, that one. I'm sorry, I thought you were going fake for a minute. I'm confused here. Okay.
Don't drop it.
Now, you do remember the part of the show where I said you can't drop it or it dies, right? Yeah. And if you drop it, it dies, and we have to mix it in with all the chicken nuggets for the next meal. It's just okay. So, But you do have all the crispy fries that go with it, so it's okay. Yeah. So put your hands out like this, nice and level, and just like that. All right. I'm gonna go to this side, and on the way by, I'm gonna do that. Make sure you get the face in there. There you go. Now wait a minute. You gotta let people see it. So tilt forward just a little grab on.
Will it fall out?
No. You're good. It's got two little claws on every one of those feet. So no, it'll crawl up your arms.